The smell of damp earth and pine needles deep, the quiet promises that the forest keeps. Green moss carpets the river stone, feeling happy but all alone. In a good way. My warm cup sits on a weathered log, protected from the morning fog. It's moss and coffee, simple and true. Nature's therapy just for me and you. Indie folk rhythm, slow and clean, the most beautiful, peaceful scene. Lyric silence, sweet and vast, hoping this moment will forever last. Quiet life, the gentle pace, finding my soul in this forest space, breathing deep the clean air, moss green, sip slow. The water flows over the smooth gray stone, making a gentle mimic drone. The current moves, but the stone stays still, testing the water's quiet will. I watch the reflection clear and bright, holding the world in a wash of light. Listening to the river stone loop, slow and deep, the ancient promises that the water keeps. I'm in sunset, wide and vast, letting the busy worries flow past. Piano no
The path is soft beneath my heel. The simple pleasure that I feel. The smell of sap and resin sweet. A gentle rhythm for my feet. Tall brown trunks reach for the sky. Watching the fluffy clouds drift by. Walking the pine needle path light and free. The best company is the forest and me. Tattoos make folk beat happy and fast, making the quiet moments last. Sunshine patching through the tree. The perfect hike for you and me. Stomp, stomp, walk on. Beauty can be found. The air is sharp, the mind is clear. There is no better feeling here. Keep walking, path ends. Inside the cabin, safe and dry, watching the rain from the window high. The glass is cold, the mug is hot, finding the perfect cozy spot. A wool blanket wrapped around, the warmest feeling to be found. Looking through the cabin window, rain soft and gray, washing the busy worries away. Thematic piano, deep and slow, watching the gentle feelings start to grow. Fireplace glow and a quiet sigh as the peaceful hours drift by. The smell of wood smoke and damp earth, finding the value of quiet worth. Just sit and watch the storm. Rain falls down, stay inside. The sweet vanilla in my latte froth, a gentle feeling that protects from the moth. The scent of wood smoke from the little stove, a cozy atmosphere that I truly love. A thick knit sweater, soft and deep, promises that the winter keeps its wood smoke and vanilla, dark and sweet. The coziest vibe that can't be beat. Neo soul groove, warm and low, watching the happy moments softly grow. Layers cream so white, making the day feel perfectly right. Ooh, warm and smooth. Warm and smooth. The warmth radiates across the room, chasing away the forest gloom. The perfect blend of the dark and the light, making the ordinary feel so right. Smoke and sweet, stay warm. Smoke and sweet, smoke and sweet, smoke and sweet.
The sunbeam slides through the tall green pine, a perfect pattern, truly divine. Dust motes dancing in the golden ray, washing the shadows of the night away. I watch the light move on the floor, and ask the sun to give me more. Looking at the sunlight through pines, sharp and bright, bathing the forest in a wash of light. A constant finger style, quick and clear, washing away every single fear. The world is shining clean and new, a happy morning, honest and true. Shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on. The air is fresh, the view is fast, making the golden moment last. Clarity in the light, sunlight fades, wind chimes. Shine on, shine on. Red and blueberries from the deep green bush, carry back home in a gentle rush. Leaves steep long in the iron pot, the simplest wisdom that nature has got. A wooden mug, warm in my hand, the best, most honest tea in the land. Sipping wild berry tea, simple and good, drawn from the heart of the deep wood. Indie folk beat, easy and slow, watching the gentle, healthy feelings grow. Herbal steam and a natural taste, no longer needed no milk or cream, living inside an organic dream. The color is deep, the taste is fine, a small perfection, truly divine. Berry sweet. Peaks stand sharp against the clouds, above the rush of the busy crowds. The air is thin, the view is vast, a perfect picture that is built to last. My coffee cools on the railing wood. Everything is clearly understood. Looking at the mountain view, high and far, shining like a distant, lonely star. Lounge jazz trio, cool and neat, the ultimate sophistication that can't be beat. Smooth vocals, clear and low, watching the huge world slowly grow.
So high, so clear.
Shrinks down to a pinprick sight, bathing in the clear mountain light. Perspective changes everything. Mountain high, jazz
Taking a hammock siesta, slow and deep, the cozy promises that the forest keeps. Ambient pop floating on high beneath the bright and open sky, gently swaying back and forth, testing the limits of my simple worth. washing away the heavy day, the gentle swing, the softest sound, the quietest place to be found, swaying slow, sleep now. The sun has set, the light is dim. The forest stands upon the rim of the twilight hour, soft and deep, where the magic of the evening sleeps. Tiny sparks of golden light illuminating the fading night. Watching the firefly evening, green and gold, a beautiful story to be told in default rhythm, warm and true. The forest sharing its light with you, twinkling slowly in the dark air, a magic that is beyond compare. Twinkle, twinkle, glow. Twinkle, twinkle, glow. Twinkle, twinkle, glow. Twinkle, fairy bird. No need for street lights, no need for a flame. Nature plays its own visual game, lighting the path for the lonely soul. Twilight glow, soft light. The water falls from the mossy ledge, a powerful hum at the jungle edge. The mist is cool upon my face, a natural, loud and quiet space. The sound is heavy yet so calm, a gentle, watery, healing balm. Listening to the waterfall hum, constant and deep, the ancient power that the stone will bathing the air in a wash of light. What else could I be searching for? Just the water, just the stone.
Drops fall on the baked dry ground, the sweetest, freshest scent I've ever found. A petrica rises to the air, washing away every single care. The forest breathes a heavy sigh underneath the softly weeping sky. Breathing in the damper sand, rich and deep, the grounded feeling that the earth will keep. In deep folk rhythm, slow and true, a simple moment just for me and you. The rain has stopped, but the smell remains, washing away the sun's old color deepens in the wooden root, collecting the rain, a sweet quiet loop. A fresh start, a clean slate. It's never too late, it's never too late. Smell the rain. Stay grounded. Smell the rain. Stay grounded.
the branches gently sway, waving goodbye to the heavy day, swinging in the fern canopy light and high, beneath the green ceiling of the sky. Bossa nova sway, rhythmic and free, the tropical chill just for me. Nylon strings and a gentle beat, the most relaxing jungle treat. The air is warm, the shade is cool, breaking every busy, tiring rule. No hurry here, no heavy pace, just swinging softly in this jungle space. Swing slow, fern green. The flame is gone, but the coals still glow, watching the final minutes slowly go. A deep red heart in the circle of stone, feeling peaceful, but all alone. The smoke drifts up to the cold night air, a simple silence beyond compare. Staring at the campfire embers, dark and deep, the silent secrets that the darkness keeps. Soul piano, warm and true, a final moment just for me and you, reflecting on the day that's past, hoping the simple warmth will last. Slowly fading, slowly fading. Cold is coming, the fire is done, but the memory of the light has won. Time to sleep, time to dream. Fire dies, night is here. The gray and green patch on the rough dark bark, a tiny texture in the endless dark, legend growing slow and still,
gin and tea, simple and true, a quiet connection just for me and you. Minimalist acoustic, soft and near, washing away every loud rushing fear. Focus on the small, the texture, the growth, the silent comfort that it simply shows. Shh, listen close. Fuzzy surface, soft and fine, a small perfection truly divine, a tiny ecosystem in my sight, finding the beauty in the fading light. Small world, gentle sip. The whole world is wrapped in a silver sheet. The tall dark trees are hard to meet. Only the shape of the trunk is clear. Everything else has disappeared. The coffee steam joins the mist in the air. A quiet mystery beyond compare. Walking through the forest, morning fog, soft and white, bathing the world in a beautiful light. Ambient pop, wide and deep, the silent secrets that the mountains keep. Floating slowly through the gray, washing the stress of the world away. The fog gives cover, the fog gives peace, making the mental noise slowly cease. A moment of pure white calm. Mist lifting, sunlight soon. The tiny seed of the mighty oak, a simple promise that the forest spoke. I place the acorn on the smooth flat stone. A tiny hammer makes a crunchy tone, cracking the shell to reveal the food. A simple, honest, earthy mood. It's acorn and stone, percussion and sound, the simplest rhythm to be found. Indie folk beat, strong and true, a natural moment just for me and you. Every sound's in a clear, clean taste. No part of this simple moment is waste. Crack, crunch, eat! The heart outside and the soft inside, a lesson that the simple life can hide. Uses the earth to get what we need, planting a quiet, simple seed. Stone solid, seed strong.
Counter is made of rough-hewn pine, holding the coffee and the apple wine. The forest outside, the cabin inside, there is nowhere left for the joy to hide. A little pine cone holds the paper bill, standing quietly on the windowsill. Dancing the pinecone counter walls light and quick, a tiny foresty magic trick. Jazz waltz rhythm bouncy and neat, the most whimsical cozy retreat. Clarinet playing a happy tune beneath the high bright forest moon. 2-3 Pinecone Road. The smell of wood and the scent of broom, a perfect setting just for me and you. Everything here is organic and real, the simplest comfort that the soul can feel. Pine fresh, walls home. The twilight hour, the light is dim. The forest stands upon the rim. A flash of brown in the corner of my eye. A silent creature walking by. He stops to drink from the clear cold pool, breaking every busy city rule. Watching the deer crossing, slow and quiet, a magical, beautiful, silent riot. I'm in for you, bowed strings deep, the secrets that the wild ones keep. No words are spoken, no sound is made, just the quiet beauty in the forest shade. Shh, don't know. Is gentle, the movement is grace. The ancient spirit of this sacred place. He leaves as fast as he came, just a flicker of a silent flame. Gone now. Wind whispers. Tiny diamonds on the greenest blade, a fragile beauty that the morning made, reflecting the sky in a perfect sphere. Everything feels beautifully clear. The air is tiny diamonds on the greenest blade, a fragile beauty that the morning made, reflecting the sky in a perfect sphere. Everything feels beautifully clear. The air is cold, the sun is new, a fresh perspective, honest and true. Watching the morning dew reflection bright and small, listening for the quiet morning call. Mama at her piano, clean and slow, letting the gentle feeling start to grow. Pure clarity, perfect peace. The day begins and the worries cease. gentle cleansing for the heart, holding the light. Dew fades, sunlight.
Path is loose beneath my shoe, sending up dust and colors new. The crunching sound is a rhythm I see, a natural beat that is unique. The simple act of moving slow, watching the forest gently grow. Walking the gravel path, stroll, crunching stride, with nowhere left for the thoughts to hide. Indie folk beat, driving and warm, sheltered from every intellectual storm. Gravel crunching with every pace, finding my peace in this natural space. Crunch, crunch, walk. Trees stand tall, the shadows shift, a simple happy morning gift. The air is fresh, the mind is clear, there is no better feeling here. Footsteps fade, keep walking.
Carrying travelers day by day, I stand above the water's rush, in the deepest, quietest hush, watching the leaves float far below, where the silent forest rivers go. Crossing the old bridge slow and soft, holding the weary soul aloft, acoustics damp in shallow deep, the quiet history that the old woods keep, wood creaking with a gentle sigh, The river runs, the bridge remains, connecting the past through sun and rain. A moment of crossing, water fades, silence. A tiny blur of green and red, moving faster than the words I've said. He hovers still, a little jewel, breaking every simple flying rule, drinking the sugar from the feeder bright, a dazzling tiny natural sight. Watching the hummingbird feeder, fast and light, a burst of energy, happy and bright. Playful jazz rhythm, quick and neat, the most delicate, busy, natural beat, flute melody soaring and high beneath the vast and open sky. The smallest engine in the air, a natural wonder beyond compare. He drinks his fill and then he's gone before the final light of gone, gone now, flutter fades.
Red and gold colors on the floor. The summer's gone and we ask for more. Piles of brittle, crispy leaves, a sound that only autumn weaves. I step down hard to hear the snap, falling into nature's gentle trap. Walking through the autumn leaf crunch, loud and clear, the happiest sound that I wanna hear. In default rhythm, warm and true, a crunchy melody just for me and you. Footsteps heavy, the sound is bright, bathing the path in the golden light. Crunch, crackle, snap. Crunch, crackle, snap. No need for music, no need for a song. The sound of the leaves is where I belong. Nature's own percussion. Keep crunching. Path ends.
bubbles up, cold and crystal clear, washing away every doubt and fear. I cup my hands and take a drink, standing on the ancient earthy brink, finding the hidden spring water, cold and pure, a natural, simple, gentle cure. Ambience and scale, wide and still, following the earth's quiet will. Harp strings ringing, clean and bright, bathing the soul in a natural a simple source, a quiet grace, the most sacred, secret place, nature's gift, honest and true. Bubbling slow, pure silence. Deep in the shadow, beneath the room, the purest water is the simple lulu. It bubbles up, cold and crystal clear, washing away every doubt and fear. I cup my hands and take a drink, standing on the ancient earthy brink, finding the hidden spring water, cold and pure, a natural, simple, gentle cure. Ambience and scale, wide
berries and a wild brown spice. The forest bounty is incredibly nice. The basket is heavy, the hands are stained. The simple, honest profit I have gained. The scent of earth and the wild green moss, accepting the natural gain and loss. Carrying the basket of forage goods falling round. The sweetest, earthiest bounty to be found. Boss is sunny and free, a quiet celebration just for me. Nylon strings and a gentle beat, the most rewarding forest treat. The sun shines through the canopy high, painting patterns as the minutes drift by. Shadow and light upon the wood, everything is perfectly understood. A single book sits open wide, with nowhere left for the simple joy to hide. Sitting at the sun, dappled table warm and bright, bathing the moment in the golden light. Solo piano warm and true, a perfect afternoon for me and you. Watching the light move on the floor, I couldn't ask for anything more. Shine, shine, glow. The perfect place for a quiet read, planting a peaceful, simple seed. No hurry here, no heavy pace. Light fades. The logs are rough, the air is cold. A simple task, a story old. Building a pile high and strong, where the warmth will finally belong. Wood on wood, a steady sound, the simplest rhythm to be found. Working on the firewood, stacking clean and neat, making the winter comfort complete. Indie folk beat, strong and true, the simple satisfaction for me and you. The rhythm of the work and the strain, preparing for the coming rain. Crisp, clean air, a simple strength beyond compare. The pile is high, the work is done, ready for the setting of the sun. Work, finish, warmth, soon.
the babbling brook rhythm, constant and clear, the quiet harmony that I long to hear, ambient chill, flowing in wide, letting the gentle worries peacefully slide, acoustic notes in a watery beat, the most tranquil, simple treat. The endless journey of the stream, living inside a gentle dream. The water is life, the flow is time. Stream flows on, guitar fades, stream flows on. The bread is brown, the butter melts slow, a simple pleasure that makes my spirit glow. The bottle of amber, thick and sweet, the perfect morning treat I can't be beat, poured over toast in a sticky sheen, the happiest, coziest morning scene. Eating maple syrup and toast, sweet and warm, protected from every single coming storm. Coops to pop rhythm, catchy and light, everything is feeling perfectly right. Sweetest smell and the crunchy bite, bathe in the morning in a golden light. Crunch, crunch, the perfect blend of the wood and the sweeter, simple comfort that can't be beat. I lick the sugar from my thumb, waiting for the happy day to come. Sweet breakfast, happy The sun goes down behind the peak, painting the rocks a beautiful streak of orange, purple, rose and red, every color that the sky has bled. The light is fragile, soft and fast, silent glory that is built to last. Watching the sunset Alpenglow high and far, shining like a distant falling star. Sunlight arching onion fast and deep, the grandest promises that the mountains keep. Ethereal feeling cold and bright, the ultimate wash of fading light. The air is cold, the feeling is wide, with nowhere left for the soul to hide. A final moment of the sun. Color fades, color fades. Night comes.
Its roots go deep into the stone, standing ancient all alone. 1,000 winters it has known, a silent wisdom that it has shown. I place my hand upon its hide, where the oldest secrets love to hide. Standing by the elder tree strong and tall, listening to the history of the forest call. Mimoless cellos slow and deep, the heavy promises that the centuries keep. Wood texture, rough and true, a quiet connection just for me and you. So
leaves are sparse, the branches wide, a silent teacher by my side, feeling the power of the simple age, turning a new quiet page. Trees stand still, cello fades.
Red and blue berries in the sun. The simple foraging has begun. A gentle pull, a careful hand, the sweetest bounty in the land. The bucket fills with color bright, a happy, busy, natural sight. Following the berry picking rhythm, quick and neat. The simplest satisfaction I can't be beat. Indie folk beat, fast and light. Everything is feeling perfectly right. Hand drums pulsing with a steady flow. Watching the wild sweet harvest grow. Plink, pluck, fill the pail. The sun is warm, the back is tired, but the happy feeling is inspired. Filling the pail with the forest gold, a simple story to be told. Bucket full, go home now.
Softest perfume in the air, natural, a true beyond compare. I lean down low to smell the grace, finding my peace in this colorful space, breathing in the wildflower aroma, sweet and light, bathing the
that the mountains keep. One simple note, then the silence waits as the sound reflects through the forest gates. The echo answers the human plea, a conversation with the history. Listening to the wooden flute echo long and true, a sound that travels just for me and you. World fusion, spacious and vast, making the lonely, quiet moments last. The sound returns from the deep dark wood. Everything is clearly understood. The rhythm of the call and the reply beneath the tall and silent sky. A mystical sound in a quiet place, a moment of simple, honest grace. Flute stops, echo fades. The firelight wide, where 1,000 distant secrets hide. No city lights, no hazy glow, watching the ancient rivers flow in the sky. The air is cold, the mind is clear. There is no human sound to hear. In the stargazing quiet,
is thick, the pattern is old. A simple story in the knots is told, wrapped around me, soft and deep. The comfortable promises that the fabric keeps. The cold air cannot get inside, with nowhere left for the warmth to hide. Wrapped in the hand-knit blanket, soft and dense, the best defense against the common sense of the outside world. Neo-soul groove, warm and slow, letting the gentle feelings start to grow. Fuzzy texture, rich and true, a perfect moment just for me and you. So cozy. The color is faded, the love remains, washing away the winter's pains. A simple comfort, close and near, the quietest place to be right here. Stay warm, soft hum.
The smell of cedar sharp and clean, the most authentic, honest scene. The sticky resin on the trunk, a scent of nature that can be debunked. A strong dry wood, a perfect tone, a quiet dignity on its own. Sitting with the resin and cedar, dry and neat, the most sophisticated, honest scent to me. Lounge jazz rhythm, cool and smooth, finding the gentle forest groove. Clarinet playing a stylish tune beneath the high, pale afternoon. That wood smell. The sharp aroma clears the head, no heavy words that need to be said, just the clean, dry scent of the tree, a quiet luxury just for me. Wood dry, jazz fades.
Basket in hand, scanning the floor of the shadowed land. Under the log and behind the fern, a silent lesson that I have to learn. A cap of red with a spot of white, hidden away from the direct light. I am the mushroom hunter, slow and low, watching the secret fungi grow. A secret home, tiptoe and sound, the hidden treasures that can be found. The scent and a careful touch, I love the silent hunt so much. porcini brown, the finest jewels in the forest town. Respect the earth, leave some behind. Basketful, walk home. Basket, walk home. Basket.
Slides forward on the glassy stream, live inside a waking dream. The trees bow down to the water's edge, passing the reeds and the tall green sedge. Dip the paddle, pull it back, keeping the boat drifting in the river kayak, smooth and fast, watching the green world flowing past. A boosted rhythm, steady and strong, where the river current belongs. Water splashing on the plastic side, with nowhere left for the stress to hide. Flight with a heavy wing, listening to the river sing. The current carries me all the way through the beautiful lazy day, drifting on river bend.
The scent of resin, sharp and clean, the most natural medicine seen.
Sipping pine needle tea, strong and pure, a natural forest ancient cure. Nordic folk drone deep and slow, watching the inner fire start to grow.
Taste the forest in every sip, bringing the warmth to the frozen lips.
Ancient
for the weary soul. Forest taste warm inside. Forest taste warm inside. Zipped up tight in the nylon shell. The weather outside is a stormy spell, but here in the sleeping bag I am warm, protected from the passing storm. The rhythm taps on the roof so near, the most relaxing sound to hear. Listening to rain on the tin, loud and deep, the cozy promises that the campers keep. All flower beat, muffled and low, watching the sleepy feelings grow. Safe inside a bubble of dry, beneath the angry weeping sky. The world is reduced to this little space, finding my comfort in this place. Let it pour, let it rain all night. Everything here feels exactly right. Storm passes, sleep now. umbrellas raised to the canopy high, scanning the branches against the sky. A flash of blue, a chest of red, remembering what the guidebook said. It's the bird watcher's patience, still and quiet, avoiding the noisy city riot. Chamber pop wings, soft and sweet, the most rewarding natural treat. Holding my breath, watching the flight, bathing in the dappled forest light. The luxury of waiting for a sign, a connection that is purely divine, a rare sighting, a check on the list. Fly away, notebook closed.
Up in the tower, above the trees, catching the high altitude breeze. Maps on the table, coffee in the pot, keeping watch on the beauty we've got. Radio crackles a friendly voice, living the solitude by choice. High in the ranger station, clear and wide, with nowhere left for the smoke to hide. Americana rhythm, honest and true, watching over the forest for you. And on and I blowing a lonely song, knowing exactly where I checking the trails in the usual way. A guardian spirit in a wooden box, listening to the wind on the rocks. 10-4, good night. in the clearing stand, the busiest workers in the land. Golden nectar from the wildflower field, sweetest harvest the forest can yield. Careful hands and a gentle smoke, a harmonious natural yoke. Gathering forest honey, harvest gold and sweet, the most delicious sticky treat. Pud, folk, banjo ring, listening to the worker bee sing. Nature's sugar pure and bright, capturing the essence of the light. Buzz, buzz, sweet. From the blossom to the jar, the best flavor found by far. Liquid gold on a spoon. Sticky fingers, sweet taste.
The pier extends into the white mist, a silent morning softly kissed. The line is cast into the gray, waiting for the fish to play. The bobber floats on the glass, watching the quiet minutes pass. Sitting on the foggy pier, calm and still, feeling the dampened morning chill. Ambient silence, wide and deep, the secrets that the lake waters keep. Waiting for a ripple, waiting for a pool, feeling the spirit completely full. God, wait, breathe. God, wait, breathe. God, wait, breathe. It's not about the catch today, it's about the peace in the shade of gray. The water meets the sky unseen, the most tranquil, foggy scene. Reel it in. Quiet splashing. has vanished, the blue is deep. The forest wakes from its daytime sleep. A million tiny fiddlers start playing the song of the nighttime heart. Her rhythmic sing in the grass, watching the final daylight pass, listening to the twilight cricket loud and low, watching the evening shadows grow. Nocturnal jazz, cool and sweet, matching the natural insect beat. A symphony of legs and wings, a beautiful song that the darkness sings. Nature's orchestra in the dark, leaving a peaceful auditory mark, lulling the forest to a rest. Crickets fade, night falls.
Inside the hollow log, safe and sound, the coziest shelter on the ground. The goose with foot on wood, everything is clearly understood. Echoing footsteps, tiny and fast, a natural home built to last.
A silver net between the pines, nature nature's most intricate designs, hung with jewels clear and cold, a fragile story bravely told. The morning sun strikes the thread, waking the forest from its bed. Looking at spiderweb dewdrops, fine and bright, catching the early morning light. Mindless melody, soft and high, beneath the pale and waking sky. A masterpiece that won't last long, a silent, fragile crystal song. Ping, ping, shine. The wind blows soft, the web vibrates, accepting the natural simple fates. Beauty in the temporary thing. Morning shine, fade away. Bright green tips from the piney branch, harvested from the forest ranch, boiled down slow with sugar sweet. A unique sticky wild treat, the taste of citrus and of wood, everything understood and good. Pouring the spruce tip syrup thick and slow, watching the amber liquid glow. Appalachian rhythm, happy and free, a taste of the wild forest trees, zesty and sweet on the morning cake, the best breakfast that we can make. Yum yum sticky. Preserving the spring in a mason jar, better than store-bought stuff by far. A labor of love, a taste of time, making the morning feel sublime. Lick the spoon, sweet pie. A blinding, beautiful, frozen light. My breath forms clouds in the freezing air, a solitude beyond compare. The boots sink deep with a rhythmic sound, It hits the grove of white bark trees, creating a sound that always pleases. A million coins of gold and green, the most shimmering sound I've ever seen. Listening to quaking aspen leaves, shake and shimmy nature's percussion, giving plenty. A custard shimmer bright and fast, a golden moment built to last, fluttering wildly in the breeze, the restless, beautiful, dancing trees. Secrets to the sky as the autumn clouds drift by. A constant motion, a constant sound, leaves falling gently to the ground. Golden fall, shaking leaves. The sun is gone, the woods are black. There is no turning the darkness back. I light the mantle, a hiss and a glow, watching the circle of warm light grow. A book in my lap, a moth on the screen. The most peaceful camping scene. Reading by the lantern, warm and bright. A tiny island in the night. In the aquascape, soft and near, pushing back the perimeter fear. The hiss of the gas, the turn of the page, an escape to a different age. His glow rain, the shadows dance on the canvas wall, answering the night bird's call. Just enough light to see see the words, turn it off. Darkness comes. The sky turns gray, then pink, then blue. The waking world is fresh and new. One voice starts, then 1,000 join. Richer than any golden coin. A wall of sound from the canopy. The world is free as symphony. Waking to the dawn, Lord, and loud and strong. The forest singing its morning song. The kids will swelling grand and high, greeting the sun in the eastern sky. A celebration of the light, surviving the long and dangerous night. No conductor, no written score, just nature asking for more and more. The energy rises with the sun. The day has officially begun. Sing out. Morning glory. The cedar room is hot and dry, watching the steam clouds float on by. I laid water on the stones, heating the marrow of my bones. The hiss is loud, then fades away, melting the stress of the day. earthly promises that the heat will keep. I'm being drawn heavy and slow, watching the sweat begin to flow. Would smell heat wave silence within, cleaning the spirit and the skin. Contrast of the heat inside and the cold lake where we hide, a ritual of fire, air, and ice. Cool down, step out. Sound. Darkness is gathering all around. The flames cast shadows long and tall, dancing against the pine tree wall. I have a tale from long ago about the things that the shadows know. And covered in soot. Boo, did you jump? The wind howls through the empty trees, bringing the campers to their knees. It's just a story, or so we say, until the light of the coming day. Did you hear that? Sleep well. reading every visual, watching the mist over the lake, thick and white, hiding the world in the morning light. Ethereal sound, floating and free, a mystery calling out to me. The loon calls out a lonely cry underneath the invisible sky. The sun burns through a hole of blue, revealing a world entirely new. The curtain lifts, the magic goes. Clear water, mist fades.
Walking head down on the forest floor, looking for shapes I adore. Scaly and brown, open and close, the finest sculpture nature pose. Sticky with sap, smelling of tree, treasures waiting there for me. We are gathering pine cones one by one, having some simple forest fun. Playful acoustic woodblock beat, walking with rhythm in our feet. Fill the bag, fill the sack, there is no turning the harvest back. For the fire or for the shelf, keeping the beauty for myself. Nature's design, perfect and geometric, a simple organic wooden trick. Bag is full, let's go. Catches a heavy drop, a natural rhythm that won't stop, hitting the leaves with a hollow sound, water cascading to the ground. Green and wet, the forest breeze, collecting the gift that the cloud bequeaths. Listening to rain on broad leaves, loud and distinct, a connection to nature, intrinsically linked. Unlimited cloud sleep and sweet, the most relaxing tropical beat. Water rolling works in vain, washing away the heat and the pain.
The giant front, a quiet stillness in the pond, nature's umbrella, white and green. Rain slows down, dripping.
In the morning chill, a iron pot sitting on the metal grill, waiting for the gurgle, waiting for the steam, waking up from the forest dream. The metal gets hot, the smell gets strong. This is exactly where I belong. Brewing camp stove, espresso dark and thick, the only morning magic trick. The blues speak blues, slide guitar cry beneath the open gray morning sky. Aluminum cup and a bitter taste with absolutely no time to waste. Pour. Machine, just fire and water and the coffee bean. A rough start to a smooth day, chasing the morning fog away. Turn off the gas, pour it out.
ground. Wind dies down, branches still.
The moon is full, the air is thin, where the wild territory begins. A call rings out across the snow, a language that the wild ones know. It bounces off the canyon wall, the ancient primal lonely call. Listening to the wolf howl echo high and long, the forest singing its oldest song. Nordic rhythm, deep and cold, the story of survival to be told. Sending a message to the pack, there is no way of turning back. Runs down the human spine, crossing the visible safety line. Respect the wild, respect the night, bathed in the silver lunar light. One last call. Silence aids into white bark peeled from the paper tree, built to float on the inland sea. Light as a feather, strong as wood, everything is understood. Seams are sealed with pine tree gum, waiting for the adventure to come. Paddle in the birch bark canoe fast and light. Everything is feeling exactly right. Indie folk beat, happy and free. Gliding across the glass like sea handcrafted vessel. Silent and true. A perfect journey just for me and you. Touching the history with my hand, traveling through the silent land. Silent movement, leave no trace. Reach the shore, pull it up, sand.